If you think their goal is just to feed people, clothe people just indefinitely, and that they have no expectations for why they're giving this to millions and millions of people in the black cities, you crazy. They're planning on replacing your ass. Let's get to it now.
Sure.
Undocumented immigration, undocumented immigrants, illegal immigration, deportations. What's your honest to God assessment on it? Because my lens is the only reason why you will open up the border is so that you can eventually improve and increase on the census for redistricting purposes, and eventually the votes of the blacks who are now starting to buck, who are now starting to talk. 10 years from now, their voice and words won't even matter anyway. Because, and this is the proof in the pudding, he was able to win every swing state, and look at the percentage of the black vote that Kamala got with that he didn't get. So without our vote, overwhelmingly 80, 70, 80 plus percent, irrelevant to winning an election.
Correct.
Irrelevant. Now reimagine if Biden or Kamala had won, all those people would still be here, and then we would be figuring out over the next 4 years how to fast track a way for them to stay, eventually get citizenship, eventually be allowed to listen. If you think their goal is just to feed people, clothe people, give people subsidies just indefinitely, and that they have no expectations for why they're giving this to millions and millions of people in the black cities, you crazy. They're planning on replacing your ass.
Bro.
And they've tricked you again that every single time, the Daves of the world, myself, Dr. Umar, and others, whenever somebody, Dr. Claude Anderson, it doesn't matter who it is, they've convinced you if they're not going with our agenda, they'll get us so good as a community, man. And I definitely want to hear your thoughts about the deportation and the illegal immigration, everything. They've gotten us so good that Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton can make a statement about deportations. And you don't think nothing of it, don't say anything about it. You even might even agree. And then when somebody that's on the other team says it, now you've been told that's fascist. Now you've been told that's wrong. Now you're told that's going against human rights. They've convinced you that when one person does it, it's fine. And when another person does it that we're supposed to hate, now it goes against the Constitution. Please tell me your thoughts about this, man.
Okay. First of all, let me say this as clearly and as gently as I possibly can. Get them all out of here. Get them out. I said what I said. Now, it's not a border issue. It's an economic strategy. And the group that is paying the biggest price for this is Black Americans. And this has been going on for decades. We're the only group in American history that gets told to be patient while politicians bend over backwards for people who just got here last week. You mean to tell me you can find billions of dollars in Chicago, in New York, in LA, but you can't fix black schools? You don't give any more than 3% of SBA loans to black businesses. You can't find black housing, but yet and still Brandon Johnson with his pointy-headed cockamamie ass is sitting around putting illegal immigrants in housing for black people, taking money out of the COVID relief fund that was earmarked for black people in densely populated black neighborhoods, and they cut the check with it for illegals who cross the border, but they continue at best, and people start dancing in the streets for it. The studies for reparations for the people who actually built the border. That's not xenophobia. It's mathematics. Every dollar diverted to someone who is undocumented is a dollar denied to the descendants of the enslaved, the foundational Black American. I am not anti-immigrant. I'm very pro-immigrant. But immigration is a process. It is a legal process. Shit, I can't go without getting a daggone notice for my Easy Pass bill without somebody trying to send me a ticket or something else. But yet and still, you can cross the border illegally and get food, clothing, housing, job training, and job placement. You name it. But we can't get anything to improve our communities. But the churches look great. The liquor stores are fine. The dispensaries are fine. And look, Planned Parenthood is still getting money, killing 40 million black babies. Yeah, to hell with these illegals, especially number one, we've got Democrats who are saying they care about us, and if we don't vote for them, then we ain't black. We got Republicans talking about America first, but how is this America first when Americans, not just foundational black Americans, but veterans? What about, the hungry, the homeless? Like people who have at one point or another or are continuing to pay taxes and pay to keep infrastructure up, to keep this country going, can't get anything. But the folks who can barely speak the English, they're getting everything.
It's like the level of propaganda and how great they programmed. And shout out to Mika. For those who aren't aware, she's been on multiple different platforms, including Anton. Mika, you got to come on the show at some point. Make sure you reach out to me so I can interview you for sure, so we could talk more about these topics. They've convinced an entire group. There's no money for you, but there's money for people who just got here yesterday. They've convinced. So it's like, I'm like, can y'all just slow down and see that the same people who give you nothing, who they're looking at you while your taxes are going up, they're looking at you while jobs are getting shipped overseas, and they're telling you to keep voting for the people who keeps bringing more people here while giving those people money.
Yes. That's exactly it. And you're just supposed to say, oh yeah, that's normal. You know what it's like? It's like the last 40 minutes of the original Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention to these troughs of illegals that we just keep funneling in here.
Listen, all these white folks, not even white folks, the white men in all these different countries talking about the great replacement theory. This is all great replacement theory. And in real time, y'all don't even realize who's being replaced.